Hi, Brian Beilstein with Neighborhood Loans. Today we're doing a local business spotlight on Chris Marshall with Verified Backups.
So I started Verified Backups 3 years ago to give companies a better sense that their backups were done successfully and that everything worked.
So Chris, can you give us a little bit about your background?
I've run a programming business for 30 years, developing software for companies like Boeing and Dollar General on the big side, down to sort of smaller, locally owned companies. And I've noticed over the years, every so often somebody will have a data loss. And that's what led to me starting Verified Backups.
That's pretty awesome. Now, why are backups important?
If you think about cybersecurity, once the people get inside your building, then your defenses don't work. Your front door has already been compromised. At that point, you have to deal with an intruder. If somebody's defenses get breached, the next question is, how is their business going to continue? And that's where backups come in.
So how do you know if your backups work?
Well, this is a funny thing. So I had a customer who was running backups, and they got a virus that wiped out all of their hard drives. And we discovered their payroll had not backed up in 9 months. And they didn't know it, and they were getting a happy email every day from their cloud provider. So the only way to know if any certain backup worked correctly is to restore it, to reconstitute the data, and to compare it against the original. There's no other way to know. You can't rely on an email from a provider saying that everything's good.
And how is Verified Backups different than other backup services?
There's a ton of great backup companies. What we got our patent on is a process where our customers, we set up a daily backup. Their data is securely encrypted with government level encryption. It comes to our servers. Our server does a full restore test of their backup every day. So what's different is most companies will do a restore of their most critical stuff once a year. We want things to be checked and inspected, and then we back things up and we hope. And, hope is not a business strategy.
You're the only one out there that does this.
Well, it's crazy to think. This is something that, Microsoft or Carbonite or Veeam or whoever, making backups and sending them to the cloud, but nobody on the cloud side is taking that backup and restoring it and make sure there's no virus, there's no ransomware, there's no malicious code. You can't just throw backups out to the cloud and hope. According to Veeam, which is an industry leader, surveyed thousands of IT directors, 58% of all backups don't recover.
What's the number one issue or problem that your clients face?
So ransomware is on the rise. Cybercrime in 2023 is estimated to be $8 trillion. The U.S. government is going to spend $5.8 trillion this year. Worldwide cybercrime numbers are higher than the entire U.S. government spending, and companies wonder when are they going to get the ransom demand. The only way you recover is through backups.
So how can people get in touch with you to get your services?
Chris@verifiedbackups.com. Phone is 636-328-7147. I'm also on LinkedIn under Verified Backups, and my website, www.verifiedbackups.com.